Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is about to begin. Please take your seats. A very good afternoon and welcome to the signing ceremony. The President of the Republic of Indonesia and the Prime Minister of the Republic of Singapore will witness the signing of two memoranda of understanding on electronic government cooperation and youth and sports cooperation, and a strategic cooperation agreement between the Indonesia Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Singapore Business Federation. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is about to begin. Please take your seats. A very good afternoon and welcome to the signing ceremony. The President of the Republic of Indonesia and the Prime Minister of the Republic of Singapore will witness the signing of two memoranda of understanding on electronic government cooperation and youth and sports cooperation, and a strategic cooperation agreement between the Indonesia Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Singapore Business Federation. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please stand to welcome the arrival of His Excellency Joko Widodo, President of the Republic of Indonesia, and Mr. Lee Hsien Loong, Prime Minister of the Republic of Singapore. May I invite His Excellency Yudi Krishnandi, Minister for the Administrative and Bureaucratic Reform, and Dr. Yaakob Ibrahim, Minister for Communications and Information, for the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding on Electronic Government Cooperation. Please be seated. Signatories will now exchange documents. Thank you. May I invite His Excellency Imam Nahrawi, Minister for Youth and Sports, Mr. Lawrence Wong, Minister for Culture, Community and Youth, and Second Minister for Communications and Information, for the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding on Youth and Sports Cooperation. signatories will now exchange documents. Thank you. May I invite Mr. Suryo Bambang Sulisto, Chairman of the Indonesia Chamber of Commerce, and Mr. Teo Seong Sing, Chairman of the Singapore Business Federation, for the signing of the Strategic Cooperation Agreement. The signatories will now exchange documents. Thank you. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the signing ceremony. May I invite His Excellency Joko Widodo and the Prime Minister to the lecterns for the joint press conference. May I invite the Prime Minister to deliver his remarks.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. May I welcome President Joko Widodo to Singapore on the occasion of his state visit. We've met several times already before this since he became President, and we have got along well, and we've always had fruitful discussions. So we're very happy to have President Joko this time here for his introductory visit, and to have substantial discussions on how we can take our two countries forward. Our two countries enjoy good relations. Our leaders regularly visit one another. We have close partnership in many areas, in economic cooperation, defense, and in our people-to-people ties. And over the years, we've seen our ties grow, broaden, and strengthen. So today I'm very happy that we witnessed the signing of the MOUs in e-government and in youth and sports, because these will add more dimensions to our ties and draw us closer together. I'm also happy that there's an MOU on strategic cooperation between our chambers of commerce. The President and I had a very good meeting this morning. We reaffirm our commitment to strengthen our ties. We discussed how we can increase our economic cooperation. We've always been a top trading partner and investor in Indonesia, and Indonesia has always been a major destination for Singapore companies. So we agreed to work together to make it more attractive, even more attractive, so that Singapore companies can take advantage of opportunities in Indonesia. For example, in Batam, Bidang, and Karimun, which is a special zone which we have had a joint cooperation project with Indonesia for many years, and we would like to enhance and build on that in order to deepen the relationship. We also talked about tourism cooperation and how, as Indonesia develops more tourism destinations and resorts, Singapore can promote with Indonesia ourselves as a joint destination to the two countries and work more closely together to bring in tourists, because in Asia the tourism flows are strong, the middle class is growing everywhere, rising income levels. We also talked about security cooperation and exchanging information and intelligence between our security agencies, because we are concerned with the threat from extremist terrorism. We both worry about ISIS, and we both have nationals of our countries involved in this terrorist activities, including in the Middle East, and we need to work together to develop our cooperation between the two governments and the security agencies. Similarly, we talked about the possibility of developing cooperation between our armed forces, because here too we have worked together, and armed forces cooperation needs to extend beyond the top level, down through the ranks, in order that we have mutual understanding, and when we have to go on work together, we're able to do so. The President is meeting business people this afternoon, and I'm sure that the companies are looking forward to getting directly from the President about the investment opportunities in Indonesia and also about the Indonesian government's policy and approach towards bringing in investments and encouraging infrastructure investments and development in Indonesia. There's one specific project which Singapore has in Indonesia, and that is the Kenegaraan Industrial Park, which is in Semarang, which is a joint venture project between Sembcorp and PT Jababeka, and is Singapore's first major industrial park investment in Indonesia outside of the Batam, Bidang and Karimun area. And we discussed this with the President, and we agreed that a good opportunity both of us to visit the Kenegaraan Industrial Park, because it is a sign of our friendship, our cooperation, and the potential for us to work more closely together for mutual benefit. So I'd like to thank the President for his leadership in strengthening our ties, also for his leadership in ASEAN, in helping ASEAN to become an effective regional organization, contributing to the prosperity and the stability of the region, and I look forward to many further exchanges with him and following up on our many areas of cooperation. Thank you.
May I invite His Excellency Joko Widodo to deliver his remarks.
Pertama-tama saya mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Perdana Menteri Singlong atas sambutan yang hangat dan bersahabat atas kunjungan kami ke Singapura. Tadi sudah disampaikan semuanya oleh Perdana Menteri Lee, tetapi kami ingin menekankan sekali lagi yang pertama untuk masalah Batam, Bidang dan Karimun. Kami ingin serius menyelesaikan masalah free trade zone, industrial zone yang ada di Batam, Bidang dan Karimun. Dan setelah selesai, kami ingin sekali lagi mengundang lagi investor dari Singapura sebanyak-banyaknya untuk menanamkan investasinya di kawasan Batam dan sekitarnya. Kami tahu bahwa banyak masalah-masalah regulasi, masalah kewenangan di daerah. Oleh sebab itu, kami ingin membuat satu kantor khusus yang akan menyelesaikan masalah-masalah yang ada di Batam, Bidang, dan Karimun. Dan yang kedua, saya juga setuju untuk Singapura dan Indonesia bersama-sama melakukan kerjasama promosi untuk pariwisata menjadi sebuah paket destinasi bersama, dan kita harapkan dengan kerjasama promosi ini turis yang datang Singapura maupun ke Indonesia akan menjadi lebih banyak dan naik dari tahun sebelumnya. Yang ketiga, masalah yang berkaitan dengan keamanan. Tadi juga sudah disetujui bahwa kita akan saling tukar-menukar informasi, saling tukar-menukar dengan hal-hal yang berkaitan dengan terorisme dan ISIS, karena kita semua tahu bahwa ini menjadi tantangan hampir semua negara, dan Singapura dan Indonesia sangat concern terhadap masalah ini. Dan yang keempat, masalah investasi. Sekali lagi kami nanti sore akan mengundang sebanyak-banyaknya investor dari Singapura, karena kita tahu semuanya bahwa Singapura adalah investor terbesar di Indonesia nomor 1, dan kita harapkan ke depan kita akan lebih banyak lagi investasi dari Singapura yang menanamkan investasinya di Indonesia. Saya kira itu yang bisa saya sampaikan pada kesempatan yang baik ini. Sekali lagi terima kasih kepada Perdana Menteri yang telah memberikan waktu kepada kita untuk menyampaikan ini. Terima kasih.
Thank you. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the joint press conference. We would now like to invite you to the banquet hall for the official lunch hosted by the Prime Minister. Thank you.